Okay. Hello, Ifrits. Once again, welcome to Aifer Education. Happy learning. So we are discussing different fallacies. So we have already discussed the first set of fallacies. That's we have discussed in the last video fallacy of trivial reason, fallacy of irrelevant reason, or ignorantia allengi, or irrelevant conclusion. We have discussed fallacy of wrong assertion. Then we have discussed fallacy of contradictory reason. Then we have also discussed the fallacy of sunk cost. Today, in this video, I will be discussing the next set of fallacies. Hopefully, fallacies of illicit major, illicit minor, exclusive premises, undistributed middle, fallacy of four terms, an existential fallacy. Altogether, we have this 6 set of fallacies. Okay, this is set of fallacies. So one by one, let's try to learn those. Fallacy of trivial, irrelevant, wrong assertion, contradictory, sunk cost, we have already discussed. Then we have the next set, that's a illicit major fallacy. So these next 6 fallacies are the direct violation of the rules of syllogism. There are certain rules that has to be followed by all syllogism. Okay, so while explaining the thing, I will tell you what rule is being violated here. Okay, so we have around I think 5 rules that has to be followed. Yeah, so I hope you will be knowing what syllogism is all about. Syllogism is when we have 2 premises and a conclusion. This all together we call it a syllogism. Okay, all together we call this a syllogism. So we have all dogs are animals. Okay, so we have all dogs are animal. Then we have no cats are dogs. Then we have therefore no cats are animals. Okay, so we have all dogs are animals, no cats are dogs, therefore no cats are animals. Okay, therefore no cats are animals. So altogether this we call this as syllogism. Okay, altogether we call this as syllogism. Okay. Yeah. Now, before going to illicit major and illicit minor, it's important we know what is a major term and what is a minor term, what is a middle term, what is distributed and what is undistributed. We have already discussed these things in our previous videos. Okay, we have already discussed in previous videos, but still let me try to explain it again. Yeah, so we have firstly, this is a syllogism. This is premise 1, this is premise 2, and this is conclusion. So the major term is a predicate of the conclusion. Okay, so we have major term as a predicate of the conclusion. So predicate of the conclusion is a major term. So here we have this one. Okay, predicate. So here we have cats as subject and animals as predicate. Okay, so here we have cats as subject and animals as predicate. So we have animals predicate. Okay, we have animals as predicate, and this is a major term. So when in a syllogism we have the predicate of the subject. Okay, we have the predicate of the conclusion as a major term. So this is a major term. Okay, so we have this as a major term. Then the subject of the conclusion is a minor term. Okay, so this one. Okay, we have subject of the conclusion as minor term. Okay, subject is minor term. And there will be a term which will be present in both premises, that's a middle term. So we have all dogs are animals, no cats are dogs. So we have dogs which is common in both the premises. Okay, we have dogs which is common in both the premises. We call these as middle term. Okay, we have dogs. Okay, we have dogs which is common in. Okay, we have dogs which is common in both the premises. Okay, we have dogs which is common in both the premises. We call it as middle term. Okay, so I hope you are clear what is a middle term or major term and the minor term. Once again, major term is a predicate of the conclusion. Here it is animals, and the minor term is a subject of the conclusion. Here it is a cats. And the middle term is the term that is present in both the terms, both the premise 1 and premise 2. Here we have dogs is present in both premise 1 and premise 2. Okay, here we have both dogs present in both premise 1 and premise 2. Then what is distributed and undistributed? We have already discussed. Distributed is a case in which we have, okay, what we can say, when we mention something, the whole population, if the whole population is being referred, then it's a distributed. Only a part of population is being referred, then we have undistributed. Okay, we have undistributed. We have already studied it regarding when it comes to universal affirmative. Okay, universal affirmative means all cats are rats. In universal affirmative, we have all cats. The subject is distributed because all cats. When we say all cats are animals, the animals is undistributed. Okay, we have the animals as undistributed because we don't refer to the whole animal population. And when it comes to a universal particular affirmative, that is some cats are animals. What is this? Particular affirmative, that some cats are animals. We have particular affirmative. Both the subject are undistributed. The subject and predicate is undistributed. Some cats, so some undistributed, are animals. Here animals also undistributed. Then when it comes to universal negative, that is no cats are animals, we have both subject and predicate as distributed. Okay, when we say no cats are animals, we have both the subject and predicate as undistributed. Then when it comes to, distributed. In universal negative, subject and predicate is distributed. Then particular negative, we have subject is undistributed. Some cats are not animals and the predicate is distributed. This is a basic thing. I'm not explaining this a lot because we have already discussed it in detail with a lot of example. Okay, so if you haven't watched it, make sure you watch it, because if I'm going to discuss each one, again it will take the whole video. Okay, so that's the thing we have already discussed in the beginning of the square of a position. Yeah, so I think you are clear what is a major term, what is a minor term, and what is a middle term, what is distributed and what is undistributed. So the first two, we have illicit major and illicit minor. So the rule being violated here, the rule of the standard form of syllogism being violated here is the rule number 1, that is, if a term is distributed in conclusion, it should be distributed in premise also. That's the first rule. This rule is being violated in both first and the second one. That is, this rule is being violated in both illicit major as well as illicit minor. Okay, in both illicit major and illicit minor, the rule that is being violated is if a term is distributed in conclusion, if a term is distributed in conclusion, it should be distributed in premise also. Okay, if a term is distributed in conclusion, it should be distributed in premise also. Okay, it should be distributed in premise also. So we have this is example. Here we have the major term animals is distributed because this is a universal negative. In universal negative, we have both the subject and predicate as distributed. Okay, in universal negative, we have the both subject and predicate as distributed. Okay, both subject and predicate as distributed. So here we have the animals is being distributed here, but here we have universal affirmative, animals is being undistributed. Okay, so when we have a term distributed in conclusion and undistributed in premise, it's a fallacy of illicit fallacy. If it's a major term, it's a fallacy of illicit major, and if it's a minor term, it's a fallacy of illicit minor. That's it. Here we can see animal is being distributed in the conclusion and animal is being undistributed in the premise. The animal is major term, which we have already discussed. Okay, animal is major term, which we have already discussed. Okay, animal is major term, which we have already discussed, which means we have the fallacy of illicit major. Okay, we have the fallacy of illicit major. So fallacy of illicit major is a fallacy in which we have the major term being distributed in the premise and the major term being distributed in the conclusion and undistributed in the premise. I hope it's clear. Okay, so when we have the major term distributed in conclusion and the major term undistributed in premise, we have it as fallacy of illicit major. The rule being violated, if a term is distributed in conclusion, it should be distributed in premise also. That rule is being violated. And when the minor term is being distributed in the conclusion and undistributed in the premise, we will be having fallacy of illicit minor. Okay, so we'll see. This is fallacy of, we'll look example later. Illicit minor. What happens here? We have all animals are mammals. So we have here animals, the minor term, the subject of the conclusion is distributed. Here we have animals. In the premise it is undistributed. So when we have a minor term, okay, when we have a minor term being distributed in the conclusion and undistributed in the premise, okay, when we have a minor term distributed in the conclusion and undistributed in the premise, we have it as fallacy of illicit minor. Okay, same as a same as the last one. Okay, so let's look some question. So here we have, which of the following formal fallacies is committed in the argument? No athletes are sports person, no actor is an athlete, therefore no actors are sports person. Okay, so we have all athletes are sports person, no actor is an athlete, therefore no actors are sports person. So what we have to do? We have here, we have the major term is distributed here and distributed here. Here we have the minor term also as distributed, but it doesn't come under illicit minor because here also the minor term is distributed. For both cases it's distributed, it's not a fallacy. When it is distributed in conclusion and distributed in premise, we have fallacy. So we have fallacy of illicit process of major term. Okay, then similarly let's look at an example for fallacy of illicit process of minor term. Yeah, we have here. Okay, we can see the minor term poisonous creatures is distributed here, poisonous creatures is undistributed here. Okay, undistributed here. So that's it. Okay, reptiles already undistributed, so there is no need to go for illicit major. So when we have in illicit major, we have the major term being distributed in conclusion and undistributed in premise. Illicit minor, we have the minor term being distributed in conclusion, undistributed in premise. Okay, regarding the next fallacies we will be discussing in the upcoming videos. So as to get all the videos in this series, make sure you subscribe to Aifer Education YouTube channel to get regular paper 1 and paper 2 different materials, updates, video links. Make sure you're a part of Aifer UGC NET community. Link, you can see the link in the YouTube video description. And also to join Aifer paper 1 online courses or other subject courses, you can visit our website www.aifer.in. That's it. Thank you.